Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I'm participating in the September Mixed Media Frenzy Hop. The inspiration for this month is that lovely Missy Whidden layout that is in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. I'm going to keep it up there so that you can see it the whole time and try to make sense of how I interpreted it. So real quick, this is a fun monthly hop that people in the Mixed Media Frenzy Facebook group can participate in. So if you're interested in that, definitely come join the group. And then in the description box below will be the links to everyone who is participating. So you can check out their YouTube channels or their Instagram pages and see how they interpreted this really cool layout. So let me just tell you how I guess the technique, the process goes for me. So when I looked at this layout, I wasn't trying to make an exact copy, but I did find some elements from it that I liked and that I wanted to replicate for my own purposes. So in the very beginning, you saw that I had a cut file, a cloud cut file, and that has nothing to do with this layout. I liked it for the pictures that I'm going to be using. They're pictures of my daughter at Six Flags riding some rides, and a lot of them are like rides that took her up in the air, or it was like a plane ride or something. And so I thought the clouds would be fitting. That's a Bella Boulevard pre-made cut file, so you don't need to have a machine for that. I backed everything with that off camera. And I feel like I could, if you were interested in knowing how to use those. I don't have any more, but I could buy another one and make a video that's basically just a tutorial on how to use the Bella Boulevard cut files. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. They've been out for a while, so I'm sure there's somebody else on YouTube who has already done one, but if you can't find one and you really want to know, let me know in the comments. So then going back to Missy's layout, so I'm starting with the clouds. What I liked about Missy's layout was the colors of the misting spray there that she used in the back. So I knew I wanted to have 4 similar colors, creating that sort of cool multicolored mixed media background. I used the packaging technique for that. The colors that I used, I think was shimmers. No, I don't even remember now. I think it was a Distress Oxide, Fossilized Amber. There was a Lindy's Stamp Gang one. There's another Tim Holtz and Speckled Egg, I think it was. And then there's a Tattered Angels, some orangey color, Harvest Orange. Yeah, Harvest Orange, which is really the only like orange color that I have right now. So that was the only one that I used, and I've had that for many, many, many years, and it still works great, I have to say. So yeah, just did 4 different colors. I liked that she had tags in her layout. And I had gone through some of my papers to see if there were tag cut-aparts that I could use, and I did not have any. So I decided that I'm going to make my own. So I just cut off the corners. I had 3x4 photos, and so I made 3x4 size tags. And I had, I think, 3 photos, so I did 4 tags. I'm just going to cut off the corners there and use a hole punch to put a hole in the middle. And that's how I'm going to make the tag. So you could have done, I think Missy did, what it kind of looked like she did is that she did mixed media for her tags. And then maybe she had like white tags already made and she did some sort of like misting or inking or something on them. And then, or she had like white cardstock and just did misting and inking or stamping or something and cut them out herself. I'm not sure. There might be a process video for that, but I did not watch it because I did not want to be too influenced by the things that she was doing. I really wanted to, problem solve and figure it out for myself. So I made my own tags. And then she's got, that's kind of it. The colors and the tags were what really kind of inspired me the most from this. And the placement, I liked how the tags are going across the page and they're layered on each other. They're not all in a row, and then the photos go on top of the tags. So I took a good look at Missy's layout, and then I said, all right, I know where I need to start, and I just put her layout away and started creating my own. So I've got all those tags, and I think if I was doing this again, I would probably ink the edges of those tags in the colors of the misting sprays, or as close as I could get. I tried to do the papers, the pattern papers, in colors that kind of match the misting spray. So there's a yellow pattern. The rainbow stripe, I mean, it had orange in it. I didn't really have any other orange pattern paper. The pink looks solid, but it's actually got a textured pattern on it. And then the heart one is sort of that like tealy green color. So yeah, and then I added some ribbon. I had one thing of twine and one thing of ribbon, very thin ribbon in my stash. And I said, these tags definitely need some ribbon and twine. So the yellow one and the pink one have the twine, and the rainbow one and the heart one have the bluish ribbon. And I just cut I didn't measure out specifically how long the tag ribbon needed to be. So at the beginning of this segment, you did see I did a little bit of trimming just to cut things down just a little bit. But it's always easier to cut off excess opposed to trying to add more. You'd rather have too much than too little. So now I'm going to put all of my photos down because off camera I adhere to everything else: the cut file, the tags, got everything down. The misting spray is all dry. And I just need to place those photos. So yeah, there are 3 photos printed out in 3x4 size from Persnickety Prints. One is my daughter riding, I think it's a bug train or something. The other one, she's in the Ferris wheel. And the third one, she's riding a plane ride. And initially, I actually have other Six Flags photos. I was initially going to make it a 2-page layout. And I suppose I still could have done something like that with the other photos that I have. But I had a whole sketch in mind of what I was going to do with these photos. I think I had like 6 or 7. And I just decided, you know what, let's split them up. So these were all 3x4, the same size. I said, let's put these all on one layout, and then I'll just do another layout with the other Six Flags photos. I feel like a lot of the times when I'm doing inspiration, or if I'm doing stuff that's like, this mixed media frenzy or the off the board monthly hop that I do, a lot of the inspiration is single page layout. And so, when I'm looking through my photos and I'm trying to find photos that might go well with the inspiration, it's like, I think I'm going to have to separate some of this stuff. So I haven't done a 2-page layout in a really long time, despite the fact that I have printed photos with the specific intent of doing a 2-page layout. So maybe that's going to need to be one of my next process videos, is showing you a 2-page layout idea, because I do a lot of single pages. Or I could have turned this into a 2-page, like I said, and you could do that too. You could make it an 8.5 by 11. You could do it in a traveler's notebook style. It doesn't have to be 12 by 12 size. It just has to be you taking inspiration from this original layout. The only tricky part of this layout for me was coming up with the right type of embellishments. So the papers are all Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold for the most part. And I also had some Jen Hadfield stickers and some Pink Fresh stickers and some Cartabella chipboard embellishments, which you guys have to remind me, don't buy the Cartabella chipboard embellishments. They're just a little too like florally and pretty, and I like stuff that's a little more general, could be of general use, and not so frilly. I think I love the way the Cartabella stuff looks, and I was prompted to purchase it. There's going to be a video coming up, or it has posted, I don't remember, but I was prompted to purchase it as part of a challenge that I'm going to be sharing with you if I haven't already. And I don't really like a lot of this stuff. It's too specific for me. So I think if I do buy it, I have to buy it with the intent that I'm going to use it for specific photos, as opposed to, let's just see where it fits. I did fit it. I did fit one of the chipboard pieces on this layout. There's a big square. I have no idea what it says because I can't read it from where I'm looking at my computer screen, but I did like placing it kind of there, and I layered it over a Simple Stories sticker. I had the title, Enjoy the Ride. It's 3 words coming from 3 different collections. So Enjoy was a Pink Fresh puffy phrase. The word the is a little sticker from an old Cocoa Vanilla Studio collection, and Ride is just old American Crafts puffy thickers. and I like doing that title, but I need to figure out the placement of all the embellishments. So I'll have this very old Pink Fresh embellishment that said ready to ride or something. It had a roller coaster on it. And I'm like, I have to use this somewhere on this layout because it's about going to Six Flags. So I was going to put it up at the top, but I just felt like it was just going to be like too much. With the tags and the other embellishments there on the left, it was just going to be too much. So I ended up moving it down near the clouds. And I put a swan sticker on there from a Simple Stories collection. You're like, why is there a swan? I don't know, because it was cute and I needed to use it. And it fit really well right there. So yeah, that's why the swan is there. And I don't care if you are like, that doesn't make sense. Ugh. I don't care. It just goes. And it's, there's some pink. It's nice. Okay, whatever. Like, where am I going to, sometimes I hate when collections have animal stickers because we don't have any pets. We haven't been to a zoo in a really long time. Like, I don't need animals. I just need like fun shapes and phrases and maybe flowers or something. But animals, like a swan, really? No. And that was from like a summer collection. I don't really know what swans have to do with summer, but Simple Stories didn't ask for my opinion, so yeah. Now I'm just trying to adhere all of the embellishments down. The bad thing, Cardi Bella used to have self-adhesive chipboard embellishments, and they weren't always the greatest. Let's just be honest. So I think that's why they've stopped making them, I guess, self-adhesive, and now they're literally just chipboard. You get a sheet of punch-out chipboard stuff, and you have to adhere it yourself. So you could use glue. I was using glue dots, which, it worked pretty well. And now I'm just going to put some of that familiar sequin mix that I'm sure you guys are like, how have you not used up the sequin mix? I know, I think I'm all out. I'm trying to look on my desk to see if there's any more. I don't know. I may have used it all on this layout. I don't remember. But it had some of the great colors, the yellows, the pinks, that cool tealy color. So I'm just kind of putting some of those colors sequins down over the misting spray so that we're kind of keeping that a little bit monochromatic. And I didn't, of course, at the time, I'm like, I know I have orange sequins somewhere, and I could not for the life of me find them. So I went with some clear and gold sequins just because those were really pretty too from an old Coco Vanilla Studio collection. And wouldn't you know it, after I did this layout, I'm twirling my shoe rack embellishment homemade clip it up thing, and I look down at the bottom and I'm like, there are the sequins. There's the mix that I was looking for. It was right there the whole time. So maybe my scrap room has like a scrappy ghost who is trying to play tricks on me and wants to take my stuff and move it around. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to make you watch me adhere the sequins. I'm just placing them first, as I always do, and then off camera I adhere them. Then I'm going to come back and do my journaling, and that's going to be it. So close-ups are going to follow. If you have any questions about anything that I've done or products that I've used, leave them below in the comments, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And if you want to join in the Mixed Media Frenzy fun, definitely find the Mixed Media Frenzy Facebook group. There's lots of inspiration from the main ladies who participate on a regular basis, and then every month, like I said, people in the Facebook group are invited to join as well. So that could be you. It's really fun. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on other process videos. And I'll see you for another scrappy goodness time fun. Bye.